Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's 2019-2020 athletic banquet. If you would, let's bow our heads and pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for tonight. Lord, we thank you for the 2019-2020 athletic season, Lord. We thank you that you were there. You were there every day with us as we played, as we traveled. You kept us safe. But most importantly, Lord, you kept us safe during the tornado and during this pandemic, Lord. We thank you for being there. We thank you for being a part of this place. We thank you for your Son who came and died and rose for each one of us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. What a year it was. But tonight is the same. We celebrate the gifts and the talents that God has given to these athletes as they competed in the 2019-2020 athletic year. Before we get started, I'd like to give a couple thank yous to some of those people that are behind the scenes that you don't see. I'd like to thank Kathy Kahneman for all the athletic updates every week, for printing certificates, for taking pictures, for helping with the golf benefit, for being an assistant to me and everything that we do with the athletic department. I want to say thank you to Belinda Hunt for answering questions on the phones, for switching schedules when I change schedules, for entering attendance every time that we leave early, and for working on the concession stand and the gate for every single game. I want to thank Becky Stainbrook for all her work as she deals with all the money and the bills that I send her way. I want to thank Dave Barrett for all of his help behind the scenes in the athletic department as our executive director. I want to thank Todd Nitz for all his work, literally behind the scenes tonight, working in everything that we do and helping us in everything that we do as an athletic department. Parents, thank you so much for being who you are, for celebrating with your athletes, for washing their clothes, for helping us drive, for cheering and being in the stands. Without you, we don't have an athletic department. Thank you for everything that you do as we went throughout this year of 2019-2020. I want to take a quick minute to remind all of you that we will have a golf benefit. This year we've changed it due to the current pandemic. This year we'll be doing our golf benefit on Saturday, August 1st. We'll be out at Cowboys Golf Club. All of the proceeds go to the athletic department to help rebuild after the tornado. More information will come out on that soon, so please look for that and try and become and be a part of that. Tonight, your coaches via video will hand out 3 awards. They'll hand out the Most Improved Award, the Most Valuable Player Award, and the Lion Award. Just to give you an idea of how they looked at these awards, how we voted for these awards. The Most Improved Award goes like this. The hard work and dedication put into the game is what this award symbolizes. It considers the work done to become a better player from last season to this season or throughout this season. The meaning of the Most Improved Player Award makes it one of the highest achievements a player can receive. The Most Valuable Player Award. The best or most successful player on your team this season. Without her or him on the roster, the team would not have finished the season in the position they finished. The accomplishments of the team would not have been what they are without the MVP. The Lion Award. Displays strong character, Christian leadership, and integrity in his or her performance both on and off the field, track, or court. I'd like to say one more thank you tonight, and that is to all our coaches for all their hard work and time away from family, late nights, practices, game prep, film breakdown, film prep, but most importantly, the impact that these coaches have on your son or daughter's lives. This year, 2019-2020, we start with our cross-country program. This year had great promise. This year had some great runners and some hard workers. But unfortunately for us, on Sunday, October 20th, there was a tornado, which was the day before we were supposed to leave for state. which we decided that probably wasn't the best thing for us to do. But we will still hand out our 3 awards, and Coach Kenny Clark will be doing that for us.
Cross Country Awards for Dallas Lutheran, school year 2019-2020. Our MVP for cross country is Johnny Gregorich. Now, Johnny has been a top runner here at Dallas Lutheran during his entire high school career. He is one of only 3 in the history of the school to make first team All-State, meaning he was top 10 at the TAPS state meet. His PR, which he did in fact run this year, his senior year, is 3rd in the history of Dallas Lutheran cross country. He is our MVP. Our MIP, most improved player, most improved runner, is freshman Mason Kimball. Mason came in after competing in cross country at middle school. Now he's a freshman on the high school team, and he was highly enthusiastic, worked very hard to become better, was inspired to be a good runner, and it showed. By the time the season finale rolled around, he was on a different level. He is absolutely our most improved runner, most improved player. Our Lion Award goes to sophomore Estella Call. Estella has been an outstanding runner, highly enthusiastic runner while she's been here at Dallas Lutheran, and her attitude at every day at workouts and at every meet was an inspiration for everyone in the cross country program. She is the Dallas Lutheran Cross Country Lion Award recipient. That's it for the awards for Dallas Lutheran Cross Country for this school year.
This year, as always, our cheer program is down on the sidelines, bringing the noise and pumping the crowds up. They're a big part of who we are, the spirit of what we are in every game. And tonight, Coach Michelle Schubach will be awarding her 3 awards to their recipients.
Hey cheer girls, just want to tell y'all I miss y'all. Hope everyone's doing great. Really enjoyed this year. Can't wait till next year to do it again. Here to give out the awards for this year. My most improved player is going to go to Valia. Valia, this was her first year to cheer with us and to cheer at all. She did an amazing job, just became a great leader to all. We're going to miss her after this year. Just want to tell her how great of a job she did, and we appreciate her. My Lion Award, this person showed great character. She was at every practice, had the best attitude at every practice. She was a true leader to our squad. And that award's going to go to Skylar. Skylar, thank you for doing such a great job. We appreciate you. We're going to miss you next year. My MVP, I've had this cheerleader since 8th grade. She's shown leadership the whole entire time that she's cheered with me. She's a great asset to the team. She did a great job leading us this year, and my MVP goes to Laura Vinker. Laura, thank you for all that you did. We're going to miss you. Hope you come back to see us. I miss all of y'all. Hope everyone's doing great. See you soon. Bye.
This year for football was a year of progression. Every day, every practice, every weight room session, every game was a progression for these boys. They battled every day to be better than they were the day before. Coach Schubach is here to announce his 3 award winners for football.
Before I hand out these awards, I'd like to say a few thank yous. Thank you to the parents. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for allowing us to coach your son or have your daughter a part of our team. Thank you, linebackers. Thank you for the huge donation an individual made this year that's involved with the linebackers that allowed us to get a trailer to haul all our equipment around this year. That was much needed, and we appreciate. Thank you for all that. Thank you to our trainers, Megan Livingston, Natalie Barber, Sarah Wolfskill. Sarah, thank you. Wolfie, thank you for all you've done this year, especially all you've done in building a training room, all the hard work you put into that. Thank you so much. Thank you to our managers, Brock Hagan, Judson Semang, Joe Fogarty. These guys are the guys behind the scenes that carry all the equipment, do the filming. So thank you for all your hard work. I'd like to talk a little bit about the season. The season was a tough one, as you know. We didn't have a lot of victories on paper, but we had a lot of victories amongst ourselves. These guys were asked to step up and be a part of roles and positions they've never been a part of. So they've done a phenomenal job by taking that on and running with it. I'm looking forward to having a lot of these guys back and a lot of success. We'll miss these seniors. You've had a tough year, and I wish you well. Anytime you need some advice, I'm a call away. So without further ado, I'd like to hand out these awards, starting with the linebacker award. This young man, he showed each practice, every year he's been a part of this team, nonstop, that he cares. He wants to help. He'll help a player in need. He'll coach a player when needed. He'll help a coach when needed. He'll be the first one to step up when a coach asks for a volunteer. He'll be the first one to raise his hand when asked if someone would like to pray for the team. And that is Tyler Hwall. Congratulations, Tyler. You deserve the linebacker award. Next up is the MVP award. And as I said before, this team stepped up and did a lot, but this young man, he stepped up into one of the hardest positions that we have on the team because it's a role that takes on a lot of responsibility. And he stepped up and not only taken on that role, but he's also stepped into other positions throughout the season and was successful in all of them. And your 2019 Dallas Lutheran MVP for the football team is Elliot Gonzalez. Congratulations, Elliot. You've done a great job, and we're looking to another season with you. So congratulations, everyone, and looking forward to seeing you. Thanks.
Hey, this is Coach Davis, and I'll be giving away the Most Improved Player Award. This player is getting most improved because he excelled not only on the field but off the field. He got better as the weeks went by in the weight room, film studies, everything. In 2018, we stuck him out at receiver, and he had one job, to run the 9 route, and he did his job pretty well. And coming into this season, man, we stuck him back there, and he just built confidence. He was nervous at first, but the confidence grew, and it grew as the season went on. The winner of this year's Most Improved Player is Cody Cronin. Congratulations, Cronin. We're expecting big things from you your junior and your senior year. Remember what we've been telling you. Stay healthy, stay strong, keep working, and the best is yet to come. Go Lions.
The volleyball season this year was new. New coach, new players, relatively young team this year. They ended the season with a record of 17-8. They ended district in a tie for second with a record of 9-3. The girls went on to the first round of playoffs and ended up losing to Round Rock Christian, the eventual state champions this year of 3A. Our 3 award winners will be awarded by our head coach, Jessica Banger.
Hi Lions, it's an honor to be able to share our 2019 volleyball awards with you this year. Our first award that we're going to talk about today is the Lion Award. This award goes to an athlete that was impressive from day one. When I started coming to summer workouts, this was an athlete that was there almost every time. Not only was she there putting in her effort in weightlifting before the season even started, but she showed up to open gyms and encouraged her teammates to do the same. This is a quiet leader. She might not always be saying the most, but she's doing what's right and is doing what's expected at the right time. This is an athlete that knows how to laugh and have fun with her friends and teammates, but knows when to buckle down and work hard and put in that serious and intense effort, both on the court and off the court. This year, our Lion Award goes to Caitlin Freeling. Caitlin, your ability to push others with your own intensity is contagious. Your ability to push through your injuries is something that I will always admire in you. You work hard 100% of the time, and I know that that makes you an excellent recipient of our Lion Award for this year. Congratulations, Caitlin. Our most improved player this year goes to an athlete that was constantly seeking to improve. Every time she came off the court, she was asking what she could do better for this game against this opponent. She also worked hard in practices and did the same. When things weren't going right, she would always ask, what am I doing wrong? What can I do better? This is also an award that was difficult for me to give because this is my first year in the program. So when I talked to Coach Freely and Coach Molitor, they were both in agreement that this athlete was worthy of this award because of how much growth they have seen in this athlete from her time beginning at DL. This year, our most improved player goes to Anna Welsh. Anna, this growth mindset that you have acquired will serve you well in life as you move forward. You never settle for what's okay or what's good. You're always seeking to do everything to the best of your ability. Congratulations, Anna. Our most valuable player for this year goes to an athlete that has an incredible inner drive. This is an athlete that knows what she needs to do and goes out and does it. She's always working to make her team and herself better. Not only is she talented athletically, as she was involved in almost every play that goes on the court, but she's also valuable to the team for her ability and leadership. She pushes the team with her intensity at all times, whether it's in practice or in the games. This year, our most valuable player goes to Emma Schnagelberger. Emma, your commitment to our team has meant so much to me as your coach, and I know that it means a lot to your teammates as well. Your inner drive and your intensity will make you successful in whatever you choose to do in your future. Congratulations, Emma. To our seniors, Emma, Anna, Jenna, and Lauren, thank you for the legacy that you have built with this team and this program starting several years ago. Your leadership, both on and off the court, has been a huge part of this team and has helped build the program to what it is now. You have set a certain mentality in place that will go on for several years in the future. Thank you for your dedication to Dallas Lutheran volleyball. Your joy is something that I will always remember. The four of you have a unique bond and a unique leadership ability that is unmatched. Thank you for everything that you've done for this program. Congratulations, Lions. It was a joy to be your coach this year.
Tonight, we would like to honor those that received all district awards and all state awards for the fall 2019 season. In football, our honorable mentions were Elliot Gonzalez for quarterback, Cody Cronin for spread back, Jonah Estes in kicker, Dawson Spindle as a defensive lineman, Kai Sabecki as a linebacker, and Cody Cronin as a defensive back. Our second team all-district for football was Kai Sabecki as a receiver, Kyle Rote as a linebacker, and Elliot Gonzalez as a punter. Our fall awards for our volleyball program. Honorable mention, Lorianne Ferguson and Lauren DeWitt. Second team all-district, Caitlin Freeling, Chapel Stone, and Emma Schnagelberger. First team all-district, Callan Novus, Millie Olson, and Anna Welsh. This year we had some other awards for our volleyball program in the district. Freshman of the Year was handed out to Millie Olson. Coach of the Year was handed out to Miss Jessica Banger. We also had an all-state honorable mention, and that was Callan Novus. Boys basketball this year was in a tough basketball district. They were playing in a district with the 3A state champs in Yavna. They worked hard to continue to compete every single day, every single game, every single week. Tonight, Coach Washington is here to hand out his 3 awards.
What's up, everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. This is Coach Washington with the Dallas Lutheran boys basketball. First off, I want to announce my award winners for this season. We'll start with the most improved player. This player here showed the biggest improvement from last year to this year. He was asked to play multiple positions on the floor. And not only that, he was also tasked with a lot more responsibility as far as off the floor. He led the team in stretching and warm-ups, and got the team ready for practice just about every day. So I'm very excited for this guy. He was one of the on the top. He's finished one of the on the top as far as scoring and rebounding and assists and steals. But he also led the team in turnovers. So this is something that we're going to try to help correct and get him a little bit more efficient to go along with everything else he was able to do. But my most improved player is Elliot Gonzalez. My next award is the Lions Award. And this award, actually I had a couple of guys in mind, but he really stuck out. For one, he played the hardest than anyone on the team. He came prepared and ready to play, not only for games, but he came ready and went hard and tried to improve every day in practice. And we had a connection that I only had with a few players on the team, where he was actually thinking the same thing that I was thinking. But not only that, he started, he adjusted to that thinking. And at times, I had to take time out to let the other teammates know exactly what he was doing, what he was thinking, what I was thinking, to make those adjustments on the floor. So we had a great connection. Really gonna miss this guy. I only had him for a couple of seasons, but he wasn't the most talented or the most skilled player on the team, but he played the hardest, and I think it was very competitive, and I think he took losses the hardest. I know he took losses the hardest anyone on the team, and he almost took them as hard as me than I did. But I really enjoyed coaching him the last 2 seasons, and I wish him nothing but the best of luck going forward. But my Lions Award goes to Dawson Swindle. All right, my last award is the most valuable player, and this player here, I can go on for a while giving him his props. He's the most overall, the most best talent, skill, ready-made player that I've had or coached in a long time. This player, his season was kind of cut short due to injuries, but I think he was still very effective. And at any time, you can have a player that can come out and play basically with one arm and still be effective, and other teams still have to game plan for you, but you can still score and rebound and have assists and get steals, and just just be effective and just show the mental toughness and courage that it took to come out there and play while hurt. I think, he led in what I was trying to build and what I've been trying, the last couple of seasons to install into this team, as far as being able to put the team first and doing whatever it takes to help them win. And I think he did that. And I was very proud of him, and I really enjoyed coaching him the last couple of seasons. I just hope that I could put him in a great position, to where he can be successful, and not only for his individual success, but overall, him being able to be capable of helping us be successful as well as a team. But my MVP goes to Hugo Mobley. All right, so those are my 3 award winners for the 2019-2020 season. My most improved, Elliot Gonzalez. My Lions Award goes to Dawson Swindle, and the MVP goes to Hugo Mobley. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Varsity soccer this year found a way to make the playoffs. They battled this year in a tough district. They pushed every single game to get to the last and final game against Lake Hill. They needed a win by 3 goals to get into the playoffs, and they found a way to do that, winning 3-0. They went down to Round Rock and ended up losing in a golden goal situation, 1-0. But it was a great season for this team, a great season for this coach. And Coach Shaw is here with his video to hand out his 3 awards.
Greetings, Dallas Lutheran. This is Coach Shaw coming to you from deep, deep, deep in my Corona bunker. I miss seeing everyone, and it's too bad we can't have a normal sports banquet this year, but I guess like everything else, a virtual edition will have to do. Well, we had a really strong soccer season. After making the playoffs 3 years ago, our team returned to the playoffs this year, losing 1-0 in overtime. And for the second year in a row, we won more games, scored more goals, and conceded fewer goals than the year before. Our returning players continued to improve in the offseason and throughout the regular season, and several new players joined the team and became great additions. Over the last 3 years, our players have improved individually because they have a great work ethic, a positive attitude, and a strong desire to get better. And this is what's made our team better overall. This year, we had 9 different players score goals, and all 16 players were huge contributors to the team's on-field successes. We had some very big moments throughout the season, but especially towards the end when we beat Lake Hill once and Shelton twice in order to earn that playoff spot. Most importantly, though, I think our players grew as people. Every soccer season brings with it at least a little bit of adversity along the way. The October tornado created more adversity than usual, but whether it was the schedule changes caused by that damage, or having to play games shorthanded because of injuries or illnesses or grades, or having to change positions because other key players were out, or even being on the wrong end of a few very lopsided scores, our players pulled together, never made excuses or blamed others. Team sports are great because players learn what it means to commit to their teammates, work toward a common goal, and to take responsibility for themselves as part of the team. At the end of the day, our players all pass these tests with flying colors. Now for our awards, which is the most difficult part of every soccer season because we always have 3 or 4 players who are deserving of each award, and it's always a tough decision. This year, our most improved player is Ian Percy. Ian played soccer for 4 years, and this award reflects not only his play this year, but really how he improved over the 4 years of his career. I don't think Ian had played much soccer before giving it a try 4 years ago, and I'm not sure how much he really wanted to play in the beginning. But he enjoyed playing in a few tournaments that year and definitely liked getting into our playoff game as a freshman. From the start of the next year, he just wanted to contribute to our team, so he worked hard and began improving. His junior year, he was hurt, but made it back for our last game and helped us win. This year, he became a starter, and as the season went along, he became better and better to the point he was critical in controlling the middle of the field, winning balls, and distributing it to the right places. Congratulations, Ian. This award is well deserved. Our most valuable player this year is Brennan Harvey. Brennan has done an outstanding job for our soccer team for 3 years now, and this year was his best yet. He led the team in goals with 6 and was tied for the team lead in assists with 4. He can play literally any position on the field, and he proved it at the end of this year by playing keeper for the last 3 games. But more than all that, Brennan is this year's MVP because he has become such a leader for our team. He gives 100% in practice, seldom wants practice to end, and works on his own to get better. He always increases the energy level on our team, whether it's in practices or games. Well done, Brennan. I am looking forward to seeing what you can do next season. Our Lion Award this year goes to Jenna Allred. Jenna has been a 4-year starter for the soccer team, and she has been a consistent top defender on our team for the last 3 years. It has been a pleasure watching her become a leader on our team. Always reliable, always a calming influence on the field, and always complimenting her teammates when they make a good play or right decision. She played select soccer until this year, and she is a really smart player. Jenna always understood what we were trying to do, and many times could explain it to her teammates better than I could. She is the epitome of this award. She is a leader on the soccer field and in the classroom. Congratulations, Jenna. Thanks for making our team better for 4 years, and good luck as you move on to new challenges. Thanks, everybody. Good luck to our 6 seniors. We will miss you. For our returning players, I can't wait to get started working for next year. Let's see if we can make the playoffs for the 2nd year in a row. Everybody stay safe.
Varsity girls basketball this year had a goal of a home playoff game. The girls battled every single day, practiced every single day, pushed every single day to make that dream a reality. In the end, the girls came in 2nd place in district. They ended the year with an 18-10 record, a 10-2 record in district, and beating the number 1 team, Texoma Christian. The girls went to the first round of playoffs and beat Calvary 58-25. Moving on to play Lake Country in the 2nd round, which we won 41-34. The girls ended up losing in the Elite 8 this year, but had a great season. And here to hand out his 3 awards is Coach Dave Banger.
Hi, good to see you all tonight. It was my joy and privilege to be the coach of the girls basketball team this year, so I would like to share with you the award winners. We'll start with Most Improved. There's probably an argument to be made that just about everybody on the team improved this year because we did so much better than we did last year. But in the end, the coaches decided that there was one girl that stood out. She really took some big leaps this year in her ability on the court, her leadership, and her toughness. And so this year's Most Improved Player goes to sophomore Casey Rigg. Casey was also 2nd team All-District, and so we're real excited to be able to give her this award. The 2nd award is for Most Valuable Player. And when we looked at who did this, we looked at a bunch of different contributions, how they did statistically, but also what they did in a leadership role, and the different things that they did throughout the season that elevated our team to another level. And this year, I'm happy to say that our most valuable player in basketball was Callan Nobis. Callan was 1st team All-District, and she was also 2nd team All-State. She was also the District Defensive Player of the Year. At the end of the season, Callan was able to, in our playoff games, she averaged almost 18 points a game. She shot 80% from the free throw line over the last 6 or 7 games, and was just exciting to watch her play and develop on the court as our team kept getting better and better and making better things happen on the court. And we had other contributions, but at the end of the day, we decided she was our MVP. And finally, the third award is the Lion Award. I know that Coach Freeling has already explained what that award is, but basically I look for somebody on the team who made contributions, again, both on and off the court. The person that we're giving this award to is somebody who, in practice, would consistently reach out to other players on the team, no matter who they were. She seemed to be friendly to everybody. In the weight room, she didn't care who she was paired up with. She just made it an effort to have fun with everybody. And her presence on and off the court was very exciting to watch, and the way that she brought sportsmanship, along with a lot of effort and a lot of talent to the court, meant a lot. Her Christian example was also something that made me think of her when we picked the Lion Award. And this year's Lion Award goes to sophomore Caitlin Freeling. Caitlin also was very good as she was on the court, as she was first team All-District, and she also was second team All-State. So those three people, Casey, Callan, and Caitlin, they really represented our team well this year, and I'm excited to be able to award them with these awards from the Dallas Lutheran Athletic Department.
Winter recipients for all district and all state, starting with soccer. Second team all district defense, Aaron Freeling. Honorable mention, Brennan Harvey offense, and Joe Fogarty as goalie. Boys basketball all district second team, Hugo Mobel and Garrett Dunsworth. Honorable mention for boys basketball, Elliot Gonzalez and Dawson Spindle. Our girls program also had all district awards. Honorable mention, Emma Schnavelberger. Second team all district, Ava Myers and Casey Rigg. First team all district, Callan Novus, Caitlin Freeling, and Lauren DeWitt. We also had some superlatives in our girls program. Defensive Player of the Year went to Callan Novus. Coach of the Year went to Mr. Dave Bangert. Our girls also received awards at the state level. Second team All-State, Callan Novus and Caitlin Freeling. Spring sports started as they typically do. Track and golf and baseball all got ready to go and practiced and had a couple games and a couple meets. But then we were cut short. And that was tough for the coaches, it was tough for the athletes. But as a coaching staff, we decided we would still hand out awards for the spring sports. And here to hand out your awards for track are your three head track coaches.
Before I hand out the MVP award for track this year, I'd like to say a thank you to all the athletes involved, boys and girls. Tough season. We didn't have a whole lot. As you know, had one track meet. We were looking forward to a great season. We had a lot of great athletes. We wish seniors well, and looking forward to everyone returning to stay strong and have a great season next season. Without further ado, I'd like to hand out the MVP. The MVP award goes to a group of individuals that have come a long way and all deserve it, on a tough year. So this year's MVP is all DLS track boys and girls seniors. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication. You will be missed. Congratulations.
The MIP for Dallas Lutheran Track and Field for the 2020 season, a rather unusual season to say the least, but our MIP is absolutely Callan Novus. As a returning state champion, she was already an inspiration to others on the team to try their hand at this specialized event, the high jump. She's taken to it with a natural ability, and that natural ability extended to becoming what amounts to an assistant coach. There were at least four other girls who wanted to try their hand at the high jump, either to learn the event or to improve their skills. And as I was coaching in other areas, I trusted and knew Callan would be a coach to these other girls, and she was helping them effortlessly with their technique, giving their pointers, helping them to understand what makes a successful high jumper and what doesn't. She was completely selfless in this aspect, and really truly worked with her friends and teammates to become better at this event. That's something highly unusual for such a skilled athlete, and Callan Nobis is without a doubt our most improved player for the 2020 track and field season at Dallas Lutheran.
I'm excited to be able to announce this year's winner of the Lion Award for track and field. As a coach, I've always really appreciated athletes who bring great attitude and great effort in everything they do. The Lion Award is designed to recognize athletes with these traits in addition to being great Christian leaders. This year's winner for the track program is Anna Sophia Lomas. Anna Sophia has always brought great character and integrity to the track program, but this year as a junior, she really started stepping out with her leadership. She helped young athletes learning how to long jump and triple jump. She was willing to do whatever was necessary, and her enthusiasm is contagious. Anna Sophia, we're so glad you're part of the track program, and we're excited to see what you can do next spring as a senior. Congratulations.
Our golf awards will be handed out today by our head coach, Dave Hasse, and our assistant coach, Mike Zimmerman.
DL Golf 2020 welcomed many new players, both to our team, but also to the sport. And we worked very diligently this season to either learn new skills or develop old skills and really improve on those. It was sort of sad, though, that as we were preparing for our tournament portion of the season, we were suspended with play just like all the other sports. And so that's why we got together as coaches and we said there was really no way for us to have an MVP candidate for this year. So we are just going to award 2 awards this year, the Most Improved Player and the Lion Award. And so here's Coach Dave Hasse to give those awards out.
Yeah, thank you, Coach Zimmerman. Just a quick thank you to you and to everybody that was involved in the golf season. Although this was a different kind of season, we prepare to play in tournaments. We can prepare to play in scrimmages or in other competitions. We didn't have that opportunity this year. So the thing that we did do is we had quite a few practices. They were good practices. The Most Improved Player award this year goes to Garrett Dunsworth. Congratulations, Garrett. Things about Garrett are his curiosity and his desire to learn, and that's something that I can't teach. I've said to the players at the beginning of the season, I can teach you some X's and O's. We can talk about technique all you want to, but you still have to have a desire to improve. And so the Most Improved Player was Garrett in that respect. Thank you, Garrett, for your desire to learn. Also, I'd like to recognize someone who shows a great passion in everything that she does. The Lion Award is an award that is given to an individual who shows character both on and off the course, leadership, and this particular person embodied those characteristics. So congratulations to Jenna Allred for this year's Lion Award winner. Thing about Jenna is this is her last year at Dallas Lutheran. She's a senior, and she's going to miss out on a bunch of stuff. But one of the things that I was proud of her for well, selfishly coming off the soccer field and onto the golf course. She's been a competitive soccer player for probably since she was about 4 years old. She started playing golf and improved dramatically in a short amount of time. It really showed some of the other girls that that you can play this game and at a very well, and she did that, and she showed that she was ready to play. So again, Jenna, thank you for your leadership, your character, your passion towards life, towards your Christian leadership, and your willingness to learn as well. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, golfers, both new and old. And we look forward to the upcoming season as we keep working towards a tournament time next year in 2021. Thanks to all those that participate.
Varsity Baseball 2020. What a year it could have been. What a year it should have been. But let's not focus on what it could have been or what it should have been. Let's focus on what it was. It was a great team coming together, a group of individuals that worked hard to be a team. And as we were in the last tournament there at First Baptist, things started to click as we looked forward to district play in that next week after spring break. This year, our awards were a little tough to figure out. Didn't have a lot of time to look at guys, but the 3 awards that we're going to give out, they stuck out to me. They really were the epitome of what these awards were. And our first award today is our Most Improved Award. This award goes to the athlete that really spent a lot of time to become a great player from last year to this year. He really worked at his craft. You could see it every day, even on the football field. He worked hard on the mental aspect of the game. When he played football, he became tougher mentally, he became tougher physically, which then transferred over into the game of baseball. During the off season, during basketball, he worked hard to be the best that he could be. And you could see that every day when I would talk to him in the hallways as we passed one another in the gym. We would talk about the things that he was doing to become a better player and to become better at his craft. And when he got out onto the field this year, you could see a difference in his first start. He was dominant on the mound. He dominated people as a sophomore. And I look forward to his junior and senior year as he continues to get better and better and better. And the Most Improved Award this year goes to Cody Cronin. Our Lion Award talks about leadership and character both on and off the field. And I'm going to focus this year on the character side of it. We had a lot of leaders on the team this year. We had a lot of seniors, we had a lot of leaders. But this person with the Lion Award had character both on and off the field. They worked every day to be the best player that they could be. They worked every single day to learn the game of baseball. The character is what I want to focus on. And this player was slowly becoming a leader. More of a quiet leader because he wasn't a senior, but yet continuing to be a leader quietly. And his character both on and off the field was something I haven't seen in a while. Worked hard to be a good teammate, worked hard to be a good friend, worked hard to be someone that people looked up to both on and off the field. It's a testament to his parents and how he was raised. And this year, our Lion Award goes to Brennan Harvey. Our MVP this year is a tough one. We only played about 12 games, so it's hard to really pick an MVP. And I decided this year that we were going to give out the MVP to a group of people, not just one person. And it wasn't a tie. It was about them being the most valuable players this year, because our seniors this year got their year cut short in the spring, and they didn't get a chance to show who they were and what they were and how they can play. On Tuesday, yesterday, we should have just won our second round playoff game, and we should be practicing today to get ourselves ready for a Final Four and a state run, which I truly believe that this group would have done. I truly believe that we would have been in the state championship game with the seniors we had, the individual players we had, and the leaders we had. Some of you guys just a short 4 years ago were at the state championship game in Austin at Concordia University. And this year, I chose to give the MVP to all our seniors, to Austin and Ian and Lee and Cade and Riley and Dawson and Aaron. I love you. I love you, seniors. Thank you. Lions athletics is hundreds and hundreds of hours every single year. And I want to personally say thank you to you, the parents, the athletes, and the coaches for everything that you do, especially this year, 2019-2020. Good night.